don't get paid if you sleeping, man. You don't know where I come from. You don't know what I've been through. Realize I don't say I sent you. You getting mad, I'm sitting back, I'm fucked up, I'm getting trash. Gotta go watch 2 gold chains and I go real like you know. Man, I rap like it's loaded. I mean.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another amazing video. Thank you so much for watching. On this video, I'm going to be talking about Ethereum, pretty much some technical analysis and my predictions, as well as what's going on around the crypto market right now. And is it predicting the future? Probably. All right, so whenever I talk about like the future, I'm talking about like what the stock market could do, because this is the weekend and crypto is tradable 24/7. So Monday, tomorrow could be very interesting for the stock market. So looking at the price action of Ethereum, we are currently very just wrecked, in my opinion, from the all-time high, you know, almost 5K, and we are now trading at around $1,400, almost $1,500. And ever since way up here, we've just been constantly coming down, and it's not over, in my opinion. I do see a small relief rally going up here in the near future, but nothing too big as of yet. I want to say in the next coming days or so, it should come up a little bit, but overall, man, I think it's going to just continue to go down. So I do use the 1334 moving average. I use TradingView in order for me to do this. I do this also the same strategy for the stock play that I do whenever it's over the weekdays. Now, RSI, of course, is very important. I'm the type of guy that doesn't like the whole entire lines all over the screen. It gives me a headache. These two little lines right here, the pink and purple, is pretty much all I need, as well as the support, resistance, and any other pattern that I see. For example, an ascending triangle and things like that. So we have a price of 1473. If we look closer, way back here since last year, 2021, this small little red line that you see, the red dotted line right here, is the price that is currently traded on. Now, the one price we cannot go below, and it's going to be hard, is give or take 14.4. Let me see. Let me get a little bit more accurate. So give or take 14, anywhere from 1420 to 1440, we cannot go below that. It's gonna just constantly continue to go down, and as you can see, there's very little support on here. And I've been saying this in my past videos, and I've even tweeted about this before. I said, yo, Ethereum could easily go to $700 to $800. And if you're wondering where I'm getting that price action from, is if you go even further back, if you see this right here, there's barely anything going on. Once we lose that support level down below, worst case scenario is this right here, and that is exactly $786, give or take 780. So that's where my $700 to $800 price target is pretty much coming from. But you know, anything can happen, man. All you see is these, my 1334 have not crossed as of yet. So it's signaling that it's going to continue to drop. Usually I'm looking for a cross like this. Whenever my 13 crosses above the 34, it's bullish, and as you can see, it goes up. But whenever my 13 crosses down onto the 34, it's bearish. So this is what has happened ever since April 17th of, you know, pretty much a few weeks ago, a month or so, and we've just been continuing to go down, and 1334 is still, it's decently a distance away, so it could potentially just continue to go down. The only thing that could save it is like the RSI, but no promises, because the RSI has gone down as far as 21, and we are currently at about 28. So this thing correlates, man. It really does. Now, the bears either got to push really hard, put in some good momentum and some good money into this, or else we're just going to continue to go down. Hopefully, you know, I want this to go down. I love it cheap crypto. That's what crypto has to be cheap in order for it to go even higher. So I do want to see $700, $800. I know I'm going to get some people on the comment section below of this video that are going to say you're crazy, that will never happen, whatever, so on and so forth. I understand that, which is fine. I don't really care. I could have cared less, but I want to load up more, man. I want more crypto, more cheap crypto. And I saw the overall market cap of crypto. I think it went from like 3 trillion down to like almost 1 trillion. Once we get below 1 trillion, it's gonna be crazy. I do see that happening though. And I think people are selling off crypto over the weekend because in the coming week or so, the stock market is what's going to take a big hit. They're front running it. They're giving us a signal. So we got to watch out for that. If you want to short the market Monday, tomorrow, that's fine. Not financial advice, but be very, very cautious. The one I'm looking at is SPY, the stock SPY. And I'm predicting it could go as low as 383 breaks, then 360 is next. But who knows, man. I also, this is on the daily either way. On the weekly, it just looks even more horrible. Like 1334 is still having a big gap, and like I said, this right here it's a critical, man. On that weekly candle, it has to close above that 1420, 1430 area, give or take, or else we do see $800 for Ethereum. The RSI is just barely hovering, right, it's literally touching this right here, which 30 in my opinion is decently low, but it's healthy at the, overall. Now everybody's saying we could potentially go all the way back up into all-time high. I don't think so. I think the bull run is completely over. We are going to be seeing a multi-year bear market, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking for Solana, man. I want Solana to be $5, $10. I'm gonna load up Solana. In the long term is gonna be worth $1,000 plus, as long as they improve their network and continue to be here, and if they survive the bear market. All good coins that survive the bear market, it's crazy how many gains they do. So on the weekly chart, you can see that Ethereum, my 1334, did not cross on here anywhere. It was just constant green, and well, up. Technically there is red on here, but it's constantly pumping up. Right here throughout around February was the first cross that it did in months, to give or take a year, because it hasn't happened like over here since the cross. This was the bullish cross, and then it just continued to go up. This is the bearish cross. It tried to go up, but it did not make it. So we are still very bearish. These two 1334 need to catch up to each other in order for that to happen, and there needs to be a small little pump up, and this is where it needs to happen. And so this is just correlates, man. It really does. It's crazy to think about this. And even if I show the monthly, like even the monthly, man, look at that 1334. It's just crazy, man. And it's not over. If you pay attention to the monthly, I want you to see this too. So if you see this, then I'm really proud of you. But this 13 is curling down, and this one's gonna go like this. Oh, let me use my paintbrush actually, so that way it'll be easier. And this is gonna go like that. So in the next coming months, we're gonna have a bearish crossover on the monthly, which will be super crazy to see. So this is gonna come down, and this one's gonna cross over. And like I said, whenever the 13 crosses down on the 34, it's bearish. Right now we were seeing it on the weekly, which isn't that bad, but whenever the monthly crosses over, that means it's going to be pretty much months of possible bearish action, and along with like small little pumps or small little increases in price. I'm not saying, you know, we're going to go straight down to zero or anything. I'm not saying we're going to, you know, of course, crash and, oh, I'm sorry, I meant to draw. I'm not saying we're going to crash and go all the way crazy down, right? That is not what I'm saying. Like, I'm just trying to explain it the best I can, and I'm trying to let you guys know what the possibilities are for Ethereum, for just crypto in general. So if I draw this line, you know, things like this, it could go down and then a small little pump up, and then it's going to continue to go down, and just, you know, stuff like that. It's just a random drawing that I did, but that is something we need to keep an eye out on the monthly chart, because that, you know, whenever things like this happen, I have seen some altcoins when on the monthly, whenever it crosses over on the bearish side, I have seen them like 1 year, 2 years of just bearish action, and it doesn't reach the all-time high. Some of them die off and they just forget about it, but Ethereum, of course, you know, it's the top dog on here, or the second top dog, I should say. So we gotta watch out, keep that in mind. So I'm gonna go back to the daily. Some people were asking me about Solana, which I want to see it also. I'm gonna go ahead and search it up right here. So that's my price prediction. $750 to $800 is what I want to see on for Ethereum. So be very cautious. If you want to short it, that's fine. You could use Femex. That's what I use. Super great way to do it. I'm very excited, man. Cheap crypto. It's Solana, Binance, Ethereum, all of them are the main ones I'm super excited about. So all these coins right here, they're literally hovering around their support lines. And some of them even went under it, like Solana. Solana's support line was $42, give or take. We're now trading at about $32, so that hurts, man. The next support line you see down here that Solana could actually see is give or take $18. I think I sent out a tweet also on my Twitter account, which by the way, you guys should go follow, CryptoAudiKing. I was saying if Solana lost that $20 support level, which is give or take, I think somewhere around here, right? No, let me see. It's actually lower. I said if Solana loses $20, we will easily see single-digit possible numbers. So that's something you got to keep an eye out on. It looks like it wants to just continue to fall straight down to $20. I hope so. You know, my price target for Solana is $6. So Ethereum $750 to $800. Solana $6. If Solana is $6 in the near future, and I hope they do good. It's a risky investment because Solana is very new, but if we hold it, and in the next few years, whenever the next bull market comes, Solana is around going to be anywhere from like $1,000 plus. You will make some crazy gains. Some new millionaires will be made. I know some people are going to call me crazy, but years ago I was saying Bitcoin was going to go to 100K, and they were calling me crazy. My friends were calling me crazy, and then next thing you know, it was going to 50, 60, you know, and they were begging me to let me know how to buy Bitcoin, how to transfer, and so on and so forth. I just ignored the messages. So I want to see Solana $6. I would say buy it, not financial advice, but I told my group chat already, if it goes under $10, it is a super strong buy. Hold it for years. My next bull market year, my prediction is 2026, give or take 2027. But it seems like the bear market keeps getting longer and longer. It gets getting stretched out. So hopefully, you know, the next halving helps a little bit. But that's my prediction. 2026, 2027 is the next bull market. The coins that survive this next bear market is going to be epic. Binance, man, I wish I want Binance back to like $50, give or take. You know, it would be super amazing to load up some Binance around that price. So we got time. We got time to load up, average down. I'm gonna continuously like upload videos of charting for specific altcoins. Let me know if you want me to check out a coin, chart a coin, whatever. I'm looking forward to like exploring and finding out new coins, potentially gems. So it's super crazy to think about, man. And I have a strategy also for charting that I've been wanting to show you guys. I just need to perfect it a little bit more. But guys, let me know what you guys think. Be very cautious. If you've sold crypto and took profit, congrats. If you're bag holding, man, I would say, you know, you're risking it. $32. If you sell now, it's better than selling at, you know, $10, $15. That's still another 50% loss. Altcoins always lose, and I've been doing this for years, man, since 2015. All altcoins lose like 95% of their value of their all-time high, give or take. And then that's whenever accumulation phase happens. It's the boring phase and nothing happens. Like literally in 2018, give or take 2019, you know, this was just crypto, just this one little tiny pump and then come back down, and then it was just trading sideways for years, man, for I'm not really years, for months. And it was just crazy to see, you know, things like that. Everybody was saying crypto was dead, blah blah blah, and, you know, no future ahead of them. And now look, you know, we did crazy gains, super crazy market cap, and now same things happening, sell off. You know, news is going to start coming out, negative news is going to start coming out, and I'm looking forward to it too. All right guys, that is it for this video. I'm out. Peace.
You don't get paid if you sleep, man, you don't know where I come